What's up? What up? What's up, everybody? So, I'm going to be honest. I've been in a little funk lately. I haven't been able to be creative or artistic or productive. So, in the years that I've been trying to draw and get better, or drawing and trying to teach myself, and I did go to school for it, for graphic design, and graduated, oh my God, 24 years ago. Still want to do better, so I would pick up things like this. And to be honest, more honest, I don't know how to I don't know how to study this stuff. I don't know if I'm supposed to go through and copy cuz I don't want to read it. I'm not saying they're not useful. I think that if I was to put some time behind it and put some effort, I'll learn it. Um, but these type of books, like all types of tutorials or how to's or step by steps in this form are kind of hit or miss. And if you guys have ever seen the movie Kung Fu Hustle, you'll kind of get the idea of everything is always the only way. This is the way. This is how you do it. The only way, the best way, 100%. It's all BS. It's all BS. But I like getting these books because I get a perspective on what people are trying to teach you. And these are cool. I think I got them for my daughter. It's one of those where you get it for somebody, but you really want to go through it. I'm sure they'll be helpful. Again, like all things that if there's something that you want to do in life, you're going to learn how to do it. And you're going to do it every day. You're going to do it till you're better at it. You can do it frontwards, backwards, sideways, cross-eyed, cross-legged, fingers and hands tied behind your back. Your drawings. I've lost so many books. I've ruined so many books from moves and just from history. But will they help? Maybe. But again, just how I don't know how to use sketchbooks. I don't know how to use these books because is it reference? Not really. Let's see. Let's go to So anyway, that's some of the stuff. Ooh, for the kids, can't be showing the goods. I'll share my books with you. The Essential Guide. I love stuff like that. To drawing, and they all say the same thing, basically. And I keep just like insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting something else, expecting a different result. This one though is the very first book. Not this one. I bought this recently. This version, this copy. I used to have the VHS of this, and I had a. Let's just say this ain't the first time I've bought this book, but it was the first how-to draw book I have ever owned. And now I just go in here to look at John Buscema's artwork. So maybe you know what? If you guys are watching this, you let me know. You want to go through this with me? See if we can learn how to draw comics the Marvel way we follow. You let me know in the comments below. I actually used this in high school. I had to do a presentation on on geometry, and your boy lifted this thing, man. Like if my name was what's the dude? I'd be stealing stuff. You name him, Swiper. I swiped the gun. I swiped the plane. I think I even swiped the car. Geometry, because I was like, I'm an artist and I use geometry and all my things. Lying my ass off. And I used this book. I cribbed it. And I copied the pictures. Used the words, my own words, copied the pictures. I still use these measurements though. I love those. You know what? I'm gonna keep this close. I'm gonna keep this close. I bought this thing not because I was ever gonna try to oil paint. Because who doesn't love this guy? Come on. And I went on during COVID. I went on a Bob Ross friggin' marathon. We would watch one painting, one episode, because YouTube has a channel for it. I think we watched every season, one episode after the other. Point where we'd be like, "Come on, Bobby, you're messing around, man." I'll never paint. I'll never follow this, but that doesn't matter. He was such a staple in my childhood that it doesn't matter. I'm just glad I have it. I should. These, this one was a find. My current job, they were moving from one office building to the other, and this was in a not a throwaway bin, but kind of like a donation bin. And I was like, "Are you kidding me? I wish I would have found the person that put it in that bin. I would have probably pilfered anything else he wanted to, or she wanted to give away. I still don't know. I have an idea, but I still don't know for certain who it was that put this away. And even if you don't read any of the stuff that this Will Eisner is saying in here, come on, man. The amount of Will Eisner artwork in here is worth its weight in gold. There's a story in here about Shakespeare in Rooftop. I said it right here. This one. This thing is dope. Hamlet. Hamlet on a rooftop. And it's his to be or not to be soliloquy, and it's great. Look at that. Look at that. I know I'm digressing, but humor me. And keep that one close. Anyway, book after book after book. But I'm a tactical dude. I want to see it. That's why I got all of these figurines around me, helping me, or being my. I can't find them now. Where are you, buddy? This one of them. They're everywhere. Ow. Anyway, I think you get the idea. I got one more out there. He's sneaking around. Doesn't matter. I like to see the real time shading and shadowing that you can see here. It's tactical. I can see it. Done more learning from these figures in the last few years than you know. Anyway, with that said, like I said earlier, I've been kind of in a lull. So when you're in a lull, what do? You spend money, and I spent money on this. That's what I spent money on. This thing. Thank you. Uh, yeah, man. So I figure I wanted to get back into figures. I wanted to get back into portraiture and stuff like that, and I wanted to get back to basics. Thought this would be a cool way to do that. Bam. So why don't we do a quick unboxing? Quick. It's already been 10 minutes. A quick unboxing. Look at them. I got a sketchbook here. I got some soda. I'm not sponsored by Coca Cola, but why not? Hey, if they're watching, hook a brother up. 1 second. All right, let's do this. So that is the company's name, Elon. Professional Production Model Teaching Aids. Uh, Interesting that Amazon has it labeled as generic. It's kind of rude. Generic artist head models. Full piece. I was gonna get a single one, but I think the single one was like $10. Well, I get that evens out for them. $49, $20. Who cares? Let's go. Kids, put your fingers. Yeah, man. I was expecting these later in the week, but I'm not complaining that I got them early. To the side. Oh, dude, I scared the heck. I'm like, it's broken. I'm gonna complain. Yeah, let's get it. They look pretty cool. This was really the one that was coveting, right? The planes of the face. Eh. Ooh, they're heavy. Yeah, firm. Holy smokes. That right there alone is so pleasing to see. I'm looking at the screen here, but this is so pleasing to see all the planes and the shadows and the way that dances off of the face. So, you know what? Let's plop them out. See that coconut? I wasn't expecting uh, the build to be so good, actually. You know, I wasn't. I was honestly, I was expecting some crappy Timu product, but I am pleasantly surprised. Here, let's put in the order it would go. Right? How cool is that? This skull's always cool. Get the first one. Sorry if I keep moving these. I wanna. Definitely nice quality. Quality. These are enunciations, shall we? What's the size of this coconut? About 3 inches from the bottom of the chin to the back of the cranium there. About 2 inches from left to right, from ear to ear. You know, I did a Skeletor. I wonder, with no reference. Let me show you my Skeletor. He would have came in handy if I had him sooner. Yeah, it's close. Oh, I didn't give him the bite. But Skeletor's not yet typical. So, that's cool. That's his cool. Planes. This is going to be an amazing, very helpful learning tool. And so about 2 inches from tip of the nose and back of the head. Oh, he got some ears. Just within 3 inches. It's good enough to hold. Hey, we'll keep it PG. If I can get some good lighting in here. And my window's in front, so I'm getting a lot of that lighting. But yeah, I guess the trick would be, the test would be to not make all my dudes look like this guy. We use this as a guide to any portrait that I'm working on. Yeah, that's cool. This was a little, yeah, narrower, about 2 inches, 2.5. The ears. Maybe that too. That's cool too, though. I don't know how often I would use this for the muscle. Maybe on some, who knows, man. Pretty cool. That look. I almost want to draw it looking at my screen, which is in front of me, because you guys are getting a really good angle of all of these shadows. A lot of those dynamic shadows. See this? All right, man. You know what? You know what? Shall we draw one? Table's leans. So look, it'll fall over. It'll fall over. Boop. Me. All right. Let me move my mic. My peoples. Let's see if we can do something. See if we can crack out of this malaise of I can't draw anything straight. No, nothing special. No fancy pencils. Let's just get it. Scooch. Yeah, that harsh light there is no bueno. But from here, at least from here, it looks pretty good. I don't know. They're all looking at me. Not just for erasing. So you're not getting the angle that I'm getting from it. It's actually not very pleasing because the harsh lighting from my window. So most of his face is in shadows. So let me see if I can tweak it. All right, man. Let's see what the dog do. Let me ask you guys while you watch. Are you a scratchy find the line type of artist? Or are you so sharp with the where you want that? The lines are confident. Yeah, me either. One of the things that helps me when I'm drawing anything, if it's using reference or photograph or a picture or whatever it is, I'm not looking at any of the details. I'm actually looking a lot at the negative space of of the frame around. If it's a photograph, obviously this thing would have a background to it on my keyboard, so I can't really see it. So if I hit this, then what I'm doing is I'm looking at the negative space on this that's created by this piece of paper. If it was my frame, if it was the back of my image, and I'm using that to mimic while I'm drawing to mimic that shape there. I mean, you guys are probably going, duh. But interesting. What's interesting, we always draw the face with the center line, right? I do. These models don't have a center line. I wonder if that will cause a problem. Scribble scrabble. Some of the lines, because of the way the light's hitting it, is blending in, so I don't see the same type of harsh line from here to here. It blends in like there's a plane here. And it's funny because of there's so many lines, there's no place to cheat. Maybe I should have lied about geometry in my high school report. Yeah, see, the one thing that I didn't do was get my lines right. Now, my proportions are going to be off, way off. find them. All right, so if that's gonna be my line, it's hard to talk and draw at the same time. You know what? Let's just go. But this is cool though, and I might not get a good representation of this picture, but I don't really care because I feel that what I'm going to learn from it is more valuable than what I'm experiencing with it now. You know, it almost kind of like drawing a transformer. Like when they started getting more realistic looking faces, that's not right because the eye is here. It's just days I can't see it. You know what I should do? All right, hold on. Keep moving. Maybe that's what I shouldn't do. I keep moving, so I'm moving. My perspective keeps changing. Well, that one's hurting. all I can say at this point, when I take a sip, is that I'm really excited about, even though I kind of feel like I'm struggling and I can't see certain things, that this used to be my comfort zone. This used to be my jam. I used to love doing portraits. And when it became something that I couldn't do, I would do caricature style. I still was still doing portraits, but to go back to trying to do realistic portraits is kind of what's been in my mind for quite some time. Oh, first time at racing. But we'll see. We'll see. Curious how this I can incorporate some of this, but it is cool though. I've seen so many artists using these sculptures of the planes of the face, and when I was in college doing learning a little bit of animation, I had to do some of that stuff with polygons and meshes, depending on the software. So it's not completely unfamiliar, but I never used it, surprisingly, in drawing. Bridge, bridge. I mean, what's happening is that I'm fighting with all the other stuff that I've got in my head about drawing the face. Because I'm struggling to define those planes the way I'm seeing them. My mind's like, oh, just do the center line, do your circles the way you would, do the Loomis, do the Riley, do all of these, and find the. And I'm trying to get out of those, even though I want them there. Those ideas and those thoughts is also guiding me. I don't want them to take over my thinking process, if any of that makes sense. And it's a artistic coping mechanism. It wants me to go back to the way it was, and I'm fighting my own instincts not to. I love the detail. The detail. No, the facets of the face. Eyes to eye. See this piece here looks like his eye on the model. See, see if I can put this in a way where you can be hanging out with me. What I'm trying to do, what I was drawing, was the upper lid. And to me, and I instinctively I cheated myself by creating the eye, and it messed me up because there's volume here. Like this is the eyelid. It's gonna be fun. I think. I hope. I hope it's the beginning of better, defined faces, and shall see. Well, I don't know if you guys can hear it. You know what? Let me get you ASMR freaks. Something to let's see how the mic. shading on the neck. And I don't think you guys are getting any of the scratch or the pleasing scratching sounds of ASMR drawing. Now I'm getting some, because of the way the light moved, some refractive light. Is that right? Reflective? No. Bounce back. Bounce light from the white sheet. So now the darkest is these planes. Sharp, sharp, sharp. This is super sharp. Sharp. That. I could sit here and fiddle with this thing, but I think that is success. I think that is beginning to a beautiful friendship between me and my homies here. I think. Let me do a quick sharpen up those lines and then we'll call it a day. Call it a successful page one. Yeah, this is a little higher. But you know what? I'm not here to fix it. I'm here to just finish this piece. We'll do it. I'm not going to look too much at the model right now. I'm going to see if I can, while still using it as certain, to find certain landmarks, I am not. Well, I want to thank you guys and gals, fellow artists, peoples, YouTubers, for spending some time with me while I unboxed my new toy. Did a quick sketch. Hope you found some type of entertainment or value here. And if you did, that like button's right there. So I'll appreciate it. Ooh, my dog getting yelled at. Not yelled at, you getting reprimanded. That I'm gonna finish up here. Maybe put some tunes on the way out, or you can hear my dog bark. You ever try to shush a dog? Telling your wife to calm down. Never works. I'm gonna get in trouble for that one. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a good one. Like always, draw you later. Pretty cool.